Well, good morning, good happy Friday morning. It's time for some Friday mental motivation, and I am Cedric LaFleur. I'm excited to be here with you today. And man, I tell you what, I have some good stuff planned for us in this session today. You know, what I love about Fridays is this is a great opportunity for you to end your week. And I like to say, end your week strong, doing some good stuff, inspiring someone else, encouraging someone else. And Friday Mental Motivation is my time to just come to you for a quick second and bring you some simple, quick, fast motivation, inspiration, so that you can have a great rest of your day and then start your weekend off with some good stuff. So today, what I want to talk with you is about I want to share with you four ways on how to be happier in your own skin. Now, a lot of people struggle with in this area being happy in their own skin, being happy with who they are. So I want to help you with this. See, you can change many things about your life, but your skin is not one of them, right? This is why you need to learn how to be happier in your own skin. See, the problem is this is often much easier said than done, right? See, but I'm going to share with you a few ways you can learn to be happier in the body that you have, happier in your own skin, happier with yourself, happier with your life, happier with everything about you and around you. And let you to remind yourself that you are already ready. You're good enough. You don't have to worry about what somebody else say. So, it was Abraham Lincoln. It was said that Abraham Lincoln, when his mother was about to die, he was at her bedside, and she said to him, "Be somebody, Abe." And Abraham Lincoln took those words to heart. See, it's a little wonder why he strived all his life and never gave up in spite of the number of times he tried and failed until he became somebody. So today I want to help you with understanding that you are already somebody. You don't have to strive for it. You are already somebody. Now it's a matter of you feeling good and comfortable in your own body. So I'm going to share with you four ways of how to be happier in your own body. See, God created you to make an impact, to become somebody in this world. See, He never intended for anyone to be or die in mediocrity. I just want you to understand that. See, it's time for us to do an inner inspection of our gifts, of our talents, of our skills, of our abilities given to us by God, so that to know that you don't want those to become dormant and go away, right? So take a look at your life, and are you willing to bet on yourself? Take a look at your life and ask, are you willing to bet on yourself? Are you willing to live your best life, right? See, is the person you are right now the best you could be given the amount of investment made on you by God? Are the results you're producing now the best you could have produced given the talents and the creativity that you have? It was George Washington Carver that once wrote, "No individual has any right to come into this world and go out of it without leaving behind him distinct and legitimate reasons for having passed through." Now, let me share with you these four ways to be happier in your own skin. Now, if you understand what I'm saying, I just need you to type in, "I get it." Just type the words, "I get it. I get it. I get it." Just type that in the comments and share this with someone. So the number one way to be happier in your own skin is you have to develop positive affirmations. You see, the law of the mirror says you must see value in yourself to add value to yourself. In other words, don't compare yourself to others and limit your own self talk that is sometimes negative. You got to grab a sticky notes, write down all the things you love about yourself. Then place those sticky notes in places where it's going to remind you later. It may be on a mirror. It may be on your dashboard in your car. It may be in your wallet. It may be something that you put on your mobile device. These places could be anywhere. You put it in your wallet, put it on your desk at work. Then every time you see them, you can be reminded of what amazing person you are. That's the number one thing. So the number one way to be happier in your own skin is to develop positive affirmations. And it's important that you understand that, and that you develop these things. And you also, it's important that you make sure that you remind yourself over and over and over again of these positive affirmations. You see, we all need those from time to time, and sometimes we have to be very intentional about telling ourselves that we're good enough. Sometimes somebody else may think that we're not good enough, and they may tell us, you're never going to amount to anything. They may tell us, well, you don't work hard to be successful. They may tell us, well, you're not as good as me. They may tell you those things. But what I need you to understand is you are already good enough. You're already ready. All you have to do is remind yourself that God created you to be an exceptional human being. So you're already ready. All right. So now let's go on to number two. Number two is, this was hard. Quit scrolling social media looking for affirmation. Let me say that again. Quit scrolling social media looking for affirmation. You see, on social media, you may not get those things, right? But I want you to already know that you're good enough. So the law of design says to maximize growth, develop strategies. Jim Rohn says it like this. He says, if you don't design your own life, chances are you will fall into somebody else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. Exactly. So social media creates unrealistic expectations of the human body. See, if you feel uncomfortable in your skin because of social media, it's time to stop participating. It's time to change what social media sites you're on. It's time to change what you're looking at every day, right? See, instead, it would be best to find more positive body positive media to engage in, right? Such as a book, music, TV shows, whatever that is that's going to help you feel great about who you are, feel better about yourself, right? You can, one thing about social media, you can turn it on or you can turn it off, right? So I'm not saying you don't have to be on social media. I'm just saying control the content that you're looking at. That's going to help you better control your self-image. So number one in how to feel more comfortable in your own skin is to develop positive affirmations. Number two is to quit scrolling social media looking for that affirmation, right? Now let's keep going here. All right. I have some people here who are listening, who are looking in. And if you're getting it, again, just type in the comments, I got it. See, first time you say you're getting it. Now I want you to say, I got it. All right. So let's keep going. Number three, work on your body language. See, that's a big one right there. Working on body language helps you feel when you stand up straight and tall and your shoulders back and you kick your heels in and you're walking, right? See, believe it or not, your body language can play a huge part in feeling comfortable, right, in your own skin. Your body language plays a huge part in you feeling comfortable in your own skin. Every time you find yourself hunched over with your arms folded, how does that make you feel? See, not very good, right? In most cases. So here's what I want to tell you. It's time to walk with your shoulders pulled back and your head held high. You'll be surprised how much better you feel about yourself, how much this can change and affect and impact your mood. It totally changes it. You see, when you start feeling good about yourself, you walk differently. When you start feeling good about yourself, you talk differently. When you start feeling good about yourself, you have a different amount of friends around you. You get that support that you need, right? So I just want to make sure that you understand this. Your body language impacts how you feel about yourself. How you feel better about yourself is Let me say that again. How you going to help feel better about yourself is taking your body and using it in a way that's going to impact you. Putting your head up, holding it high, putting your shoulders back, walking straight forward, not listening to the foolishness. Right? Now let's keep going. Let me review right quick. Number one, develop positive affirmations. Number two, quit scrolling social media. Number three, work on your body language. And number four, ensure you love the clothes that you wear. Now you may say, well, Cedric, wait a minute. What does that mean? Well, let me help you. See, the law of modeling says it's hard to improve when you have no one but yourself to follow. So if you're not comfortable in the clothes that you wear, then you know what? Get some new clothes. Right? Go look at somebody else that wearing some clothes that you like. And if you like those clothes, then get those type clothes. See, sometimes we can't just look at ourselves. Sometimes we need to go and look to see what somebody else is doing that we admire, that we look up to, that they're doing something that I want to do. So then that's what you want to model. See, find a coach, find a mentor. See, you can't learn from someone who hasn't been there before. Find the people who has been there and done that and ask a lot of questions. So go to a store, spend time in that store talking to the salesperson about the clothes that you want to wear. You know, the best thing to do is to get you a custom person, someone that's going to come to you and they're going to take all your body measurements and they will then customize clothes to you. They're going to make clothes that's going to tailor fit you. And let me tell you what, once you go tailored, you won't go back. So if you don't feel good in your own clothes right now, get you a tailored person and they're going to help you. Trust me, I like what Deion Sanders says. When you feel good, you look good. When you look good, whoo, you play good. When you play good, you get paid good. You see? It flows. And that's what you have to understand. See, if you're wearing clothes which don't make you feel comfortable in your own skin, it's time to get rid of those clothes. Aim to find clothes that fit you and are flattering to your body. This will help ensure you feel great about yourself. It can help if you go to that custom person. And when they measure you, man, and they're going to measure your arms, they're going to measure all your fingertips, they're going to measure everything around your head, your neck, everything about you. You're going to start feeling good about yourself. You're going to be like, man, these clothes are going to feel good on me. These clothes are going to look good on me, right? All of a sudden, now your endorphins in the body start changing you. And all of a sudden, you get this smile on your face and that frown goes away. All of a sudden, right here, you start feeling good right in your own skin. All of a sudden, you start feeling good doing the work that you're doing. All of a sudden, you start feeling good about the friends that you have. All of a sudden, you feel good and confident about yourself. And that's really what we want to help you with today is how to be happier in your own skin. See, being happier in your own skin is a lifelong journey that almost everyone on this earth must take. But you can make this task easier on yourself by developing positive affirmations, by quitting social media, quit looking for all these things on social media, working on your body language and buying clothes that custom fit you, that make you feel good, that make you feel confident, right? Just don't forget that being positive about yourself and your body ultimately must come from within. It must come from within you, absolutely. And I want to tell you what, folks, you already have what it takes. You are already good enough. You don't have to wait for somebody else to tell you that you're good enough to know that you're already good enough. And I just want to tell you today, as I wrap up Friday Mental Motivation, I want you to have a good rest of your day. But I want to tell you something right now, right? The only difference between ordinary and extraordinary is extra. And for all you academics out there, I know the word is extraordinary, but I don't like that word. I like extraordinary. The only difference between winning and losing is belief. And I just want to tell you, the only difference between hot water and boiling water is 1 degree. You see, at 211 degrees, water is hot. At 212 degrees, water boils. With boiling water comes steam. With steam, you can power a train. The only difference between a person reaching their full potential and not reaching their full potential is desire. And you have to have the desire to be great every day. You have to have the desire to be extraordinary every day. And it only takes that little extra. So what I want you to do is I want you to go out today. Not tomorrow, not next week. I want you to go out today and put a little extra in your life. I want you to be extraordinary. I want you to understand you should feel comfortable in your own skin each and every day. I want you to know that. You should feel comfortable in your own skin each and every day. Stacy, I see you tuned in. Lee Brown, my brother, I see you tuned in. Morris, I see you tuned in. Sabrina, I see you tuned in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Matthew, I see you tuned in. Thank you for tuning in to another version of Friday Mental Motivation. As I want to tell you, I love each and one of you, and I hope that you have a great weekend. Lee, he said, my weekend will be better because of you. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate that, brother. And I tell you what, man, I know you do some good stuff. You've always done some good work. We worked together for a long time. You always do some good stuff. So keep being you, keep doing the good stuff that you're doing, making it great for somebody else, and go out there every day and add value to somebody else. So thank you guys. Have a great weekend. And I'm going to see you next Friday at 8:30 Central Time for another version of Friday Mental Motivation. Thank you guys, and bye-bye. Go Washington Marion, class of 85. Y'all know it, Charging Indians.